Telling stories is not just a way of passing time. It is the way that wisdom gets passed along. The stuff that helps us to live a life worth remembering. Rachel Remen. Sometimes stories are told around campfires. They are shared at mealtime, at bedtime, at nighttime. Stories are passed through generations, older and older with each telling. Stories are kept in books. They are held for safekeeping in diaries, films, and around dinner tables. Stories inhabit comic strips and zines and living rooms. They live in conversations, in memories, in friendships. And of course, stories live in networks. They are shared across Facebook, they morph into 140 characters on Twitter, and they come alive in virtual games. Some stories are told across genres. The beginning of the story might live in a comic strip, the middle in a zine, and the end could be discovered on Twitter. These stories, told across mediums, are transmediated. To tell these stories, media forms converge. Convergence culture doesn't rely on a book, or a radio show, or a fireside chat. Convergence culture is defined by the flow of conversation across a book, a radio show, a fireside chat, a Twitter account, across various media channels. Transmediated stories populate convergence culture. Companies might initiate a story, and fans might participate in shaping the story. Fans play a major role in telling transmediated stories. These are stories that are given life in online communities. This is new territory. Who's doing the work here? The work of storytelling. There are entire collections of fan-created stories emerging from mainstream media, like Harry Potter. New relationships of labor and affect are emerging in transmediated stories and in convergence culture. How these new creative relationships shape major media, and what these new relationships may mean for the future of storytelling remains a major debate in the field. Is participating in storytelling empowering for participants? Or do the companies take advantage of the free creative labor of storytellers, of participants who receive no credit for their stories as they tell them across mediums, across genres, in participatory convergence culture? Storytelling in transmedia formats certainly stirs debate around creativity, capitalism, and affective relationships. Ultimately, how this plays out remains to be seen. What we do know, though, is how vital stories are to human existence. For certainly, we are made of stories.